Well, good morning. Welcome to another video on the channel. It is a glorious day here. I'm standing basically in the sun. Need to top the tan up, you see. As I'm in Essex, and I'm far too white to be in Essex. I need a good straight few shades darker, I think. But yes, I'm at a fishery called Crowsheath Fishery near Braintree in Essex. Slight mistake there. So it's actually near Billericay, not Braintree. Braintree is about half an hour or so up the road. Billericay's around the corner or in that area anyway. So yeah, just clearing that up. You can get back now. Get back. I'm here with all the other guys from the Anglers Hideaway team. Now it's quite good. We've got this lake as an exclusive booking. So, and this is the first time it's been used for this as well. I believe after we've done this, well, pretty soon anyway, at some point, the lake will be open to the public to book as a syndicate sort of lake exclusive. So yeah, it's very exciting. Let me flip you around and show you my swim. So we've got a nice island to the right here, some decent margins. A little island to the left. It's very, very nice looking. But let's get the kit sorted and work out what we're going to do. Just been setting up the bivvy, which is behind me there, and I saw a fish crash just to my left in the margin. Now Nick, who knows the owner and he's down here, he reckons he saw a couple there already as well. So I've just literally stopped everything, set a net up, set a rod up. I'm going to stick a PVA bag on it and stick it around the corner if I can get round there, or as close as I can to it. And then just lay the rod on the floor and continue with life. See if something comes along. Sorry, I'm very squinty. I need to get my Polaroids on. It's very, very bright. Number one, absolutely beautiful. He's a chunky fish, heavier than he looks, I think. Oh, let's slip him back. Well, that was fantastic. literally just baiting up the right hand rod next to the margin, trying to get some boilies out there, but it is a really awkward cast, a really awkward sort of spot to get bait, because it's not that far. I can't reach it by throwing, but it's awkward with a catapult because most of them are ending up on the island. And just as I was doing that, the left hand rod, I could just hear the spool turning. Absolutely nightmare of a fight, which is probably going to be the same with every fish I get by the look of it on the left hand side, because it ploughed straight into the reeds. But managed to get it out. All right, let's get the rod back in play, and then maybe finally get the pod up and sort the rest of my life out. I think the tan's coming on already, but looking like I've got a little bit of red. I need to get the suntan lotion on before I go overly Essex. Oh, what a lovely morning. Well, I say lovely. It's way too hot for me. But with one fish in the bag, it's a good start. Can't complain. Finally got everything sorted. I had the rods laying on the floor for ages. Also, I've got getting everything else sorted out. The bivvy's all sorted. I've got all my stuff in there nicely. Just about to have a bit of breakfast. Not my usual breakfast. I just wanted to bring something with me that I could have quick because I know I was going to get here early. So that's a porridge pot. Sausages for tomorrow though. It's all good. And we're having a big barbecue later, which I can't wait. I went and picked up all the meat for it yesterday from the butcher's. Looks good. Looks really good. So yeah, let's have some breakfast. See what unfolds. Oh, actually, just looking out ahead, something just poked its nose up to the left of the island, which is a little bit closer to the island, the little island that is, than I am. So it's all looking good. It's all looking good. Right, let's have some breakfast. Is it still on? Yeah. I thought both rods went.
I recognise the sound for
Oh, but I had to bring mine in. There's no way I'd make it around there, and it's a bit airy.
Was it the left hand one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is pepperoni.
Where was it?
About 6 foot off that overhanging tree.
Giving it too much, wouldn't you? That was a 30, mate, that was.
At least. What's the lake record?
38.
Yeah, it's at least 38.
I'm raging.
Scorchio. The chief, the boss, just did some bacon rolls, so I thought it's rude not to go around and have one. I'll back round to the swim. I think I'll stick the rods back out. May have a bit of a lie down because I'm absolutely knackered. But what a beautiful day. It's perfect in my swim at the moment because it's roasting hot, but I've got nice sort of shaded area here, and where the bivvy is also sort of half in the shade, so it's pretty good. I'm pretty sure in a few hours it will all have changed. This will be in full sunlight, but luckily I can retreat into the bivvy. Right, let's get the rods back out. Number 2, another fairly small one, but cracking looking fish. Let's slip her back. I'm trying to tie some new solid bags up, but it's quite warm, and it's nice just to chill. I've only got one solid bag left, so if I get another run, then that'll be the last one. Then I'll have to make some more. Yeah, really enjoying it. It's nice and chilled. There's nowhere I'd rather be right now. It'd be nice if it was a little bit cooler. Not a fan of the heat. But I'd be moaning if it was raining, so I'm happy. For a football. Very angry fish. Went like an absolute train. Probably maybe 12 this one. It's a bit heavier. It's got a bit of damage to one of its scales, so I'll just put some treatment on it. There we are. Let's slip him back. Oh, seems to be fairly consistent now. Although I'm going to have to reel it in and put another solid bag on, because I just had a run from a duck. So God knows how it looks, and I can't leave it out there knowing that it's been picked up. So I've got all my rigs on the floor. These are the ones waiting to be retied. So let's get to it. Here's number 4. Another plump little mirror. God, they're so angry in here. Absolutely lovely fish. Beautiful scale patterns. Let's slip her back. definitely getting bigger. Definitely a double, this one. Let's get the scales and give him a little weigh just to put a number on him. $12.14. Eating everywhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is absolutely foul. One last look. Let's slip her back. Oh, bit of a manic time at the moment. Absolutely drenched. My unhooking mat obviously held all the water and then it just poured onto my legs. I'm not going to complain as there's plenty of fish on the bank. Right, let's get that one back out. Oh, before I do that, look at this. Definitely liking the pepper army. That is rank. Right, so very happy that the tactics and bait seem to be working. I've now had fish on both rods. They're both fished the same way, just different baits. So on the left-hand rod, which has had most of the bites bar one, hold on, that's had the Pepper Army solid bag, which is these boilies. They're from the Anglers Hideaway, so a load of those crushed. Then the matching pellets crushed up. Then, where's the... Then, some of this squirted over the top of when I do the wafters. So these are normally white in colour, they still look fairly white. They are got a tinge of pink. I squeeze a little bit of that, only maybe a teaspoon, that's it, you know, not a lot at all. And then just stick the lid on, give it a shake about, and then leave them. So that's it, I don't do anything else with these. Same with these ones, these are the Fruit Crush. I've only had one, I think, of the fish on these so far. I think, maybe two, I can't remember now. I've lost a fish on these as well. So yeah, another teaspoon. I can't see the glug, where's the glug? This one's in a different bottle, it's a bit older. That, same again, into here, swished around, and then left all stuffed into a solid bag. Bob's your uncle. Obviously, same with the Fruit Crush. So the Fruit Crush boilies look like this. And the matching pellet. And they've been doing really well. I've been catapulting pellet and boilie out, plus a few pouches of sweet corn here and there as well. Can't go wrong with a bit of sweet corn. It's never going to do you any harm, really. So yeah, that's the bait side of things. So we're on fish 5 now, I think. So yeah, it's going very well. It's gone quiet for the last half an hour or so. Nothing much has happened, but yeah, still plenty of time. These geese have got issues. They're so bloody loud. Some of them are not normal Canadian geese. I don't know what they are, but they make a hell of a racket. They sound like foxes doing the deed at night. Dirty. Lovely little fish. Beautiful scale. Let's get him back. So it's been a good day so far. The only problem is, I realise, is I haven't actually got any video of me actually playing the fish. And that's because I've been either sat in a bivvy or just sat out here, and it screams off so quickly that I haven't got time to put the tripod in place and press record. I will try and get some on video, hopefully. But the problem, another problem is, I reckon it's around 2 foot deep in most of this bay, which is, I think, why I'm getting the smaller fish, because there's just not room for a real big fish in here. So when I get a take, I need to get to the rod almost instantly. I don't have time to pick my phone up and press record or anything like that, because if it runs for more than a few seconds, it'll either be in the marginal reeds or around the island, sadly. And all I've been doing today is making PVA bags. I used all the ones I made up this morning. Then I made another couple, then I had a fish, then I made another one to replace the one I've just done, then I had a fish. So it's just, at the moment, I've got no solid bags made up at all. I've just put the last two on the 2 rods because I had a run on both, and then got one in. So yeah, it's not that relaxing. Well, I've got one on. Oh, let's go around the island. Doesn't feel particularly big. Oh, it's come off. Oh dear. Ha, well, there's definitely nothing wrong with that point. I think I might give it a little rest. Make some more PVA bags up. What a bugger. Just had a monster barbecue with everyone, and I literally can't eat anymore at all. I am to the brim. So I just got back to the swim, gonna put a couple of rods out and see what happens, I suppose. I don't know if I'm gonna fish through the night yet. We'll see how it goes. I put a fair amount of bait in before I went for the barbecue. So let's stick it on top of them. See if something a little bigger turns up. Hopefully. Geese are still in the swim. But less ducks, which is good. So I don't think my bait's all been cleared out because I've been watching from the other side of the lake and nothing has really been over here. So that is awesome. Right, let's get them out. This is about as perfect as it gets. Non-anglers just won't understand this. This is absolutely perfect. It's nice and cool. The water is completely still. I absolutely love it. I sometimes think I could just sit here like this for hours. We're starting to lose the light now. Probably going to retire into the bivvy in sort of half an hour or so, which I'm going to reposition the rods, well, the left-hand rod anyway. I can't fish it in between the island and the reeds during the night. It's just a recipe for losing tackle and risking tethering fish. It's not something I'm prepared to do. So I will move that to the right-hand side of the island, probably a couple of rod lengths out of the island, not the bank. So it's a little bit more safe. I mean, yeah, they could run forward and go round the island, but the island's only small, so I think it'd be quite hard for them to get all the way around it, although they have done it once today. But it's a better option than keeping it the left-hand side, because yeah, that's not going to end well. Then I think in the morning I will reposition the rod back into that area because it's been quite productive today. All bar one fish have come from that spot, I think. I think so anyway. I can't even remember how many I had. 5 or 6? Can't remember. I think it's 5. Again, none of them have been huge fish, not at all. Biggest one's only been sort of, I think it was 12, something like that. Can't remember. But it's been great fun, and the fish have been fantastic. They're so good looking. I don't think they've been in here that long, so they're still growing on, although they do go up to 38 pounds, I believe Nick said. So if I caught one of those in this swim, that would be a bit of a problem. But it's been absolutely fantastic, so chilled. This kind of thing, I just, now and then, you know, I'm not a carp angler. I don't do it all the time or that often at all, really, this kind of carp fishing. But now and then, just to bivvy up, sit and relax. It's good for the soul, good for the soul. Just happy the temperature's dropped now. It's quite comfortable. This is my kind of temperature, I like this. Slight, very slight chill in the air. Just enough to need a hoodie. So it should be quite nice in the bivvy tonight. Shouldn't be roasting. I've actually shut the flap on the back of it just to keep a little bit of heat in. But yeah, looking forward to it. If I get loads and loads of runs and loads of beeps and whatnot, then I might just reel them in later on. Because yeah, I've been up since 3:30, so I'm pretty tired now. Not staying all day tomorrow either. I think between 12 and 1 I'll probably be leaving. So I want to get up fairly early, see the sunrise, get the rods back out, have a bit of breakfast and a coffee, and see how the morning goes. Another angry little football. There are some stunning fish in here. Alright, let's slip her back. Well, good morning. Very quiet night, nothing else happened. I did wind the rods in at around 2 o'clock or something like that, just so I can get some decent sleep and they don't keep... I had the odd beep, which obviously scares the hell out of you when you're in the land of the nod. So yeah, I wound them in at about 2, and yeah, got a few hours kept. It's now just before 6 o'clock, a little bit later than I actually wanted to wake up. But I put the rods back out, and now it's time for some breakfast and a cup of coffee. Now, my normal breakfast of choice on the bank is always a sausage sandwich. I love them. But today, square sausages. So let's give these a go. They're all right. Normal sausages are better though. Bit of a fail. Still edible, I suppose. That's a bit better. Bit more meat. Well, just looked at the weather forecast, and between 10 and 11 it is going to rain. Looks like fairly heavily. In fact, it's already getting slightly dark now, so I think I'm going to pack down slowly and head off at some point within the next hour probably now. So yeah, I'm not too bothered. It was a very good session, and I think being the shallow end of the lake where I am, I just don't think they're going to be in here as it's quite cold still. I've seen them jumping down the other end. So yeah, it's one of those things. So I'll start packing up and getting ready to go. Well, it's just packing up all the kit. One last fish. Absolutely nailed. There we go. Well, here's the last one. It's been an absolutely cracking session on this lake, which will soon be open to the public, I believe, as a lake exclusive booking. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed my time here. So as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.